Here is my April 2021 6-month reef tank and fish room update. Hello fellow reefers, and welcome back to another Pittsburgh Reef Junkie video. My name is Sean, and this is where we take reefing one day at a time. A lot has happened since the last update. Some good and some bad. We need to start this on a good note, but before we do that, if you have not seen last week's video of the frag show here in Pittsburgh last week, the link is on top of your screen. Grab yourself a Reef Junkie shirt by using the link in the description. We have had another step forward in the fish room progress with the floor being installed. This was actually a surprise when I was told by my son-in-law and my daughter that I could not come down to the fish room at all that day because they were installing it. I love how it turned out. It's Pergo flooring, which will be easy to keep clean compared to the old concrete garage floor that used to be in here. The cabinet doors are not done yet, so I don't know when the trim will be going up along the border of the workbench, the floor, and the walls yet. Also new to the fish room is this false canopy. We put this up for no other reason than anytime we were close to the aquarium, we were being blinded by the T5 bulbs. It still needs a latch or something to hold it up to the ceiling when it's open, so whenever I need to work on the reef tank. If any of you reefers watching have an idea for this, please comment below. New to the fish room also is this 55-inch 4K LED screen. With lots of empty space here on my wall and my old eyes not being what they used to be, this is so much better to view the apex on now compared to the small laptop screen. We also wanted to have something else to display images and video on while I'm doing videos for all of you as well. I have not shot anything with it until today, so I'm not sure how this will turn out. Now let's get to the bad part. My sticks. The ones remaining are not doing that well. I believe it was too soon and my tank is not mature enough for it yet. They are all showing STN. While I'm not happy about it, we have to chalk it up to what we talked about in my previous video about having a sandless bottom, which you can click on right at the top of your screen. However, since we added the live sand to my once bare bottom tank, there are now pineapple sponges. This is a step in the right direction as far as the health of the system. Let's take a look at my coral in my display. Here is my Jason Fox jack-o'-lantern Leptoseris. What you're looking at right now is what we got last week at the frag swap. It is the peach-tipped torch coral. However, for some reason, I don't know if it's this Orphic lens or what have you, I cannot capture the pink tips in this thing. It's coming across as like a gold-tipped hammer, but when you actually look at it, they are peach-tipped. Here are the trumpet coral, or candy canes as they're also known as. This is our brand new WWC Worldwide Corals, Bizarro Cephastria. Here you're looking at the flame-tipped clove polyps. You're looking at once was the Jason Fox lemongrass Acropora. It started at STN and it's not looking too good, so it's another acro on its way out. The WWC yellow tips Acropora. This is an original frag that we've had in here pretty much since, you know, we thought we could put coral in here. And this has not shown any signs of STN or RTN, and it's actually, other than not having a yellow tip yet, it's doing pretty well. What you're looking at right here is the Milka Purple Stylo. which is showing a little bit of STN. This was an original coral as well that we placed in here, and looks like it could be on the mend. So we're hoping that this is a good turnaround, and we're going to keep an eye on it and see if it recovers. Here are the brand new Yoda Zoas that we picked up from the frag swap last weekend. You're looking at some Fruit Loop zoanthids as well as some butt kisser zoanthids. Here are the cornbread rainbow infusion pallies. Right there you're looking at the Chucky's Bride zoanthids. These are the WWC purple monsters. Now they're starting to open back up. We moved them from another location they weren't too happy at, but slowly they're opening. They're kind of still mad about it. Here is our Japanese toadstool leather. This is the purple polyp bird's nest that we picked up from the frag swap as well. These are the leprechaun, the Aqua SD leprechaun zoanthids, which are my favorite zoanthid. My wife's Jason Fox burning banana stylo. I absolutely love this neon toadstool leather. Here is the blue and pink tip frog spawn my daughter picked up from the frag swap. Once again, the colors aren't really showing with this filter. Here are the rainbow incinerator zoanthids. This is my wife's Tubbs stellata monopora, which is looking real happy. Polyps are out. Now, this green slimer looks incredibly happy. So I'm hoping that this is because we added the sand. This is my single polyp of utter chaos. And you're looking at the Jason Fox stargazer zoanthids. These are doing really well. This is our purple tipped hammer and our gold hammer. Once again, this filter, I don't know if there's something that I'm just not doing right, but you know, the last video I did of the frag swap, all the corals, the colors were perfect, and I was using the Orphic lens. Now I put it on my aquarium, and this is a gold hammer. It looks gold to my eyes, but it does not on this frame right here. This piece right here is the Starburst Montipora Capricornus. I got this frag at the frag swap for $5. Now, with that being said, I couldn't say no. And also, when I got home, I made sure I inspected this frag and dipped it very well, because the last thing I want in this system is some Montipora eating nudibranches. So we'll see how it goes. So it will be a while before we get more SPS acros in this display. So for right now, I'm going to focus on more torches, frog spawn, hammers, zoas, and pallies. We need to give this reef tank much more time to get seasoned. I'm thinking October, we will try another Acropora. That will be the 1 year mark for this reef tank. But we have sand inside, which looks more natural, and the fish are so much more active. All the fish are healthy, and so are the invertebrates. Speaking of fish, next week we are going to start a series of care and or highlight videos of each fish and invertebrate we have in this system. Just in case any of you are wondering about the care of a fish on your must-have fish list that we have in our system. We have a few videos of the hippo tang, mini tang, and the 2 clownfish, but it's just of them swimming. Now that I look back on those videos, I think to myself, why did I make these? they don't help anyone as far as care on keeping them. And that is my goal, to help other reefers if I can. So I want to do better videos of each. So we've had some good and some bad this update. But this is why we started this channel, to try and document every step of the way. I want to keep it real, and it's really cool to share it all with you. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone that have been buying the Reef Junkie t-shirts. That money goes right back into this build. So until then, we'll see you on the next one.